moves would have served well against Stretsky.
Yeah, they would have. They would have. And you may wind up being one of the coaches here before we leave these Olympics. Have you been taking dance lessons?
No.
I mean, your footwork has improved tremendously since Athens.
Oh, I've been working with one of the Cuban coaches. Silamu Hanati of China in the blue. He's 23 years of age. Bronze medalist at the World Championships, and he has a 1-0 lead against Precious Makina of Zambia. Makina, 22 years of age, no international experience. And Hanati has a 2-0 lead.
China is in the house, and China is in the ring. And you hear China in the crowd.
Hanati is one with Olympic experience. At the 2004 Olympics in Athens, he made it to the round of 16. So this is not a new experience. Obviously fighting in his home country and the honor and what it means to the people of China to have the Olympics here. But Hanati has been in an Olympic environment. He's won Olympic bouts. So he's got to be relaxed right now against Makina.
And that should give him an edge, I think, in this fight because of that experience and an edge because of the styles. He boxes and Makina walks in.
Makina landed a good left hand, but
Makina has, I talked about it earlier, that a lot of these countries, the fighters reflect the styles of their countries, of their coaches. They're all similar. And you can see that with a lot of the fighters from the African nations. They're strong physically. They like to be aggressive. You could even say they have more pro-oriented type styles.
Good round one for Silamu Hanati of China. 23 years of age. He hails from Altai, a resort town in the Hannes Lake in the Altai Mountains. He's part of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, located 1,500 miles northwest of Beijing.
And again, I talked about that pro-type style that Makina has. You see it right there, walking forward, throwing punches, and Hanati, he's going to look to stay on the outside and take advantage of that aggression, what he hopes is reckless aggression.
Now you see the name Silamu Hanati representing China. I mentioned he's from the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. That group in China is comprised of Kazakh ethnic minority, predominantly Muslims. And there are 3 boxers on the Chinese team that are from that region, the autonomous region. Hanati is one of them. Makina gets on the board. Now 6-1.
Any scoring done by Makina is going to be done in close. Any scoring done by Hanati at a range, at distance. One of the big advantages I see that Hanati has is his punches are straighter than Makina's. And straight works. Makina likes to throw a lot of hooks. Right hands can get inside and beat a hook. Look for the right hand of Hanati.
Hanati comfortably in front, 8-1. He's got total control.
You know, you touched on it earlier, and I agree with you. Hanati has a calmness to him and a smoothness with that calmness.
Well, he brings, a second Olympics to the table. And Makina with really no international resume to speak of.
And Makina with a style that, although it would serve him in a lot of fights, a style that to some degree serves Hanati right now.
Silamu Hanati of China through the first 2 rounds in front, 8-3. Silamu Hanati of China got involved in the sport through his older brother. Fans in full support here at the Workers Indoor Arena. Precious Makina of Zambia trying to pull off the upset against the 2-time Olympian. Hanati, round of 16 in Athens, and now here in his first fight, he's also the bronze medalist at the World Championships.
First thing you notice about Hanati, he uses his reach. Stands on the outside where he can have an advantage over the shorter Makina. And he recognizes what he has in front of you. He has a short man in front, and he puts himself in advantage in a very advantageous position as he is right now, where he can counter Makina coming in.
Yeah, they each scored a point there. You know, we've talked about, we've seen Makina land some punches, get no credit. We've also seen Hanati here in the first 45 seconds of this 3rd round do some tremendous work, Teddy, and he only has 1 point.
Again, frustrating as you watch these Olympics, point scorer, and they don't always get counted.
Right hand finding a home for Hanati.
I was waiting for that right hand from Hanati. The right hand will beat a left hook.
And the lead is now 10.
You know what Hanati does well, Bob? Not only does he use his arms at the right distance, but he uses his feet to keep that distance. Watch Hanati as he continues to change that range, the range that gives him an advantage with the shorter, always coming Makina.
Hanati just missed with that counter right. Good left hand. No point. Looks like Kanat might have run out of a little gas here, Teddy, near the end of the 3rd round.
And Makina not taking advantage when he gets inside. A moment ago, Makina finally got to where he needed to be, in close, and he allowed himself to be smothered. Makina needs to work when he gets inside. Otherwise, quite frankly, what's the sense of getting inside if you're the shorter man and you're not going to work?
An 8-1 round for Hanati, and his lead is 12. See the coaches that he's working with. Norgali Saliulan, former head coach of Kazakhstan, now working with the Chinese boxers.
And you see the replay here, and you see the feet of Hanati keeping good range, keeping good distance to do that, to score, and to take advantage of the shorter Makina.
You know, with the coach Safiullin, former head coach of Kazakhstan in 2000, and the fact that Hanati is from that Kazakh region in China makes for communication a little bit easier, and training.
Again, look for right hand from Hanati. He found it last round.
Stepped in with a left.
Hanati turned southpaw. Feeling very, very confident and very much in control.
Lead up to 14, 18-4.
Good fight. Even though it's one-sided as far as the score, it has a good feel to it. Obviously, part of that feel is the passion that the Chinese crowd brings.
And Hanati has a very crowd-pleasing style.
Yes, he does. He doesn't waste a lot, Bob. He's always in position. Good left hook downstairs by Hanati.
Ooh, that one was low. Second one was low. First one was great.
You know something's wrong with Makina, who's an aggressive fighter, and now he's on his bicycle. He's been hurt by that left hook to the ribs.
Yeah, even if you don't get the point for it, you definitely exact a toll on your opponent.
Yes, you do, and that has been exacted, and you're seeing it in the reaction of Makina.
8 count being given to Makina. Hanati with a huge lead.
Makina in a lot of trouble. When you have to be aggressive and that's your style, and that doesn't work, and then you have no shot at all. Good job by Hanati.
Silamu Hanati from China, dominating Precious Makina of Zambia 21-4. The final score. And you could kind of see the pedigree in this fight. Hanati, with Olympic experience, quarterfinalist in Athens, bronze medalist at the World Championships. Makina new to the international stage. And Hanati has given the fans what they wanted to see. A victory, an impressive victory. 21-4. They came to see Silamu Hanati of China, the 23-year-old. And he did not disappoint his countrymen. Impressive performance as he dominated Precious Makina, 21-4, the final margin.